Welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Monday morning. I'm running a little bit behind this morning. Normally I would do my weekly home blessing on a Monday, but today I'm running a little behind because I had an appointment first thing. But what I do want to do, I still want to try and get my weekly home blessing done, but I want to see if I can do it really quickly. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually got this new diary that I bought recently that I haven't actually opened. It's an academic year diary, so I need to open it. It started, I think it started, when did it start? Did it start September? We'll find out, won't we? No, it started in July. Oh my goodness. It was in TK Maxx. I didn't buy it in July, but I think I bought it in August, so I should have started using it because I've already missed out. But what I'm going to do is, I'm losing track of what I'm doing each week. I don't use dry erase markers or anything, so what I think I need to do is just write it down. So I'm going to write down my weekly home blessing first. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then I'm also going to record the zone work that I do. This is going to be my FlyLady diary. So if you'd like to join me, I'm going to, because I'm running late, I'm probably only going to do each task for 5 minutes. I'd normally do it 10 to 15 minutes. But anyway, I am going to empty the bins. I am going to... What else am I going to do? I'm going to vacuum the hard floors. I'm going to vacuum the carpets. Although actually I might get away without doing that because I did do some vacuuming carpets yesterday. I might just vacuum in the zone today. What else am I going to do? I'm going to clean glass. I'm going to dust and polish. Probably starting in zone 5 because that's the zone we're in this week. So actually I might write over here zone 5 just to remind myself which zone we're in, and that's the lounge. Right, what was the 6th task? I know that, oh of course, mop. Mop hard floors, how could I forget? So they are my 6 tasks, and because I'm feeling a bit pushed for time, another task I need to do today is I need to empty washing machine. Because I've put the load of laundry on, but I need to empty the washing machine. And hang laundry up. And what else do I need to do? I need to put clean laundry away. And I need to deal with some of my curtains. Oh my goodness, I've got curtains lying all over the house that I need to put up at windows. Put clean laundry away. Golly, actually, that's enough, isn't it? That is enough probably for today. Maybe I should put curtains, hang up curtains. I'm going to write on the to-dos, actually. Because I've got a lot of windows with no curtains. So I'll put that over here. It's on the weekly to-do rather than on today's to-do. What else? I think that's a good start. Do you know what? I should probably set a timer and I should probably just do some of it. So what shall I start with? I might just start with emptying the washing machine, or shall I start with the weekly home? Now I'm going to do my weekly home blessing and then I'm going to empty the washing machine. So anyway, let's see how we get on. I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes and just see how much I can do. Because there is a danger that we tend to think if we haven't got enough time to do something, it's not worth doing it. But you know what? If I do it for 5 minutes, it's better than no minutes. Right, so this needs to go. And I know from past experience, let me just adjust my camera. I know from past experience, if I put the rubbish by the back door, then my husband, when he gets back, will take it out to the bins for me. Because it's a horrible day today. It's absolutely pouring with rain. I do not want to go out there right now. Ted's got really wet on his walk this morning, haven't you? I mustn't look at all these. There's quite a lot of things in here I need to deal with as usual. But I'm just going to stay focused and deal with the rubbish. Because I know the bins need emptying. Certainly the 2 recycling bins do. I'll see if I can squeeze the recycling into 1 bin, which might be possible. In case I do have to take it out, at least I can carry it. Actually, it's not too bad this week. I can get it in. Right, so it's all gone into 1. Good, I can put that one away. So take this back through here. We've got the log burner lit today, so it's not looking very lively though. I'm trying to get it going a bit better. I don't know if it needs anything on it. I might check that in a minute. Right, Okay, this needs to go back to the kitchen. I don't think there's any more bins in here that need emptying. So I'm going to head back to the kitchen and see what else I need to do in there. I'm going to keep... Oh dear, I think his head might have snuck in. No, he's still here. Good boy. He's very wet and muddy. I've dried him off, but he really needs to go in this nice basket and dry off. All right, let's check these bins. I think I may have done these over the weekend. That one's not bad. I did the compost bin over the weekend. So actually, that is good enough. Okay, so now I'm going to clean the bin now. I'm already getting distracted because I've got some cleaning products I want to take through to the utility room. So I'm just going to pop that there because I want them to go. I've got a cleaning cloth here which I want to go in the laundry. So I'm actually going to use that to clean the bin. I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down. Not be perfectionist about it. So just a really, really quick wipe down. Because if you do it every week, it stops them getting really grotty. So I very rarely need to do a really detailed clean on my bin because I clean it every week. Although I don't know if I did actually wipe them down last week. Some weeks I get more done than others. I think I need to pop that back into position. Right. Okay, the outside of that bin wasn't dirty, so I'm just going to wipe down the coffee area as well. And I'm going to wipe down the little compost bin. I've got a sink full of soapy water, ready to wash the dishes. There's always dishes in my sink. Oh, and I've got a cleaner that needs to go away. I don't need to keep that in there, so it can go in here because I will be looking for that. I had a declutter of my cleaning caddy because there was quite a lot in it, and I realised I had duplicates of things in there. So I'm going to put those back in my little utility room, what I normally call my messy utility room. It's actually not quite as messy at the moment. It's actually quite tidy. So I'll have to rename it my old utility room. It's gone much cooler. So we've got the log fires lit and we have... Oh, there's the 1 minute warning. Where did the timer go? I heard it ping. Oh, I need to go and clean the... I mustn't get distracted. I need to go and clean the bin in the other room. Right, so you see, even though I've only spent 5 minutes, and you know what? I might... Oh, there's the timer. I might give this one a quick spruce up while I'm passing it. It's on its way out, but I can still give it a quick wipe down. And it won't need doing when it comes back in. Although I might need to do the inside. But that's good enough for now. Right, this timer is about to go off. So I should probably keep it with me. See if I can get the other bin wiped down really quickly. I'm really sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I am going to be moving quite fast in this one. So you may be better to listen to me if it makes you dizzy rather than watching me. I'm going to rinse this cloth out again. Probably these windowsills need a wipe down. There's the timer going. Just let's get inside the bin. This bin was been emptied recently, so it doesn't actually need emptying. But I'm just going to give it a quick wipe out. That timer is quite annoying. Right, let's reset it. Okay, good. Right, just give the top of this one a quick wipe down. It's not actually that pretty clean. Doesn't really need it. Just want to get these. Mustn't get sidetracked cleaning the sink. Should be very easy to do. And the windowsill in here, golly, that does need a clean. I need to vacuum it first, I think, though. Right, and the top of this needs a clean. Oh my goodness, I've spilt something on here. And it's stained. I think it must be. It looks like it's probably alcohol. I think we had takeaway pizzas at the weekend. I didn't realise I'd spilt something on here. Some liquid. Unless it's when I've been watering the plants, it could be. Right, okay, anyway, stop getting sidetracked. Right, what is the next thing on my list? So I can give myself a tick. I've done the first thing on the list. Woohoo! Now, I'm going to do the vacuuming next. Normally, I would give myself a lot longer to vacuum the floors than 5 minutes. But I'm really pushed for time today. It's nearly lunchtime. I had an appointment this morning. So haven't got as much time as I would normally have. Golly, as I'm walking around, I'm seeing so many jobs that need doing. So I'm just going to pop this in here. Golly, this needs to wipe down as well. Going to pop it in there to deal with later. I'm just going to keep focused. I've got a raging hotspot here. Quite a lot of raging hotspots, to be fair. Too many things out on the surfaces. But I'm going to ignore that. I'm just going to keep going with the cleaning. All right. Well, we're needing our entrance mats at the moment. It's really wet today. Right, I'm starting with the floor brush. So let's get it plugged in. Oh, I think I've left the timer in the other room again. This is the problem. Maybe I've been better. Oh, I actually brought it with me. I'd maybe been better using the one on my... I think if I clip this to my... I don't think... Oh, I haven't actually started it. Let's start it. Right, let's vacuum. You might want to turn your volume down. This is not too noisy, this one, thank goodness. I'm not sure how I feel about this new floor tool. I think I preferred my old one. It's not as robust, and I don't think it's as good at getting the dirt up. I feel like it's going to break quite quickly. It's quieter, but I feel like it's going to keep falling off. This doesn't feel very substantial. It takes me longer to vacuum with it than it did with the old one. The old one was good as well because they had two heads on it, so you put one up. You had a floor tool, a hard floor tool, and you had a carpet tool, both built into the same thing, and you just pressed on it to get them to alternate. Well, unfortunately, I think I've worn the brushes out on the hard floor tool. I'm getting quite hot now. I have actually got a jumper on, which I think was a mistake with hindsight. I think I'm going to overheat. I'm just not as impressed with this new floor tool as the old one. Right, I'm going through here now. Do you know what? I can see myself wanting to go into the corners, but literally this is just a really quick blitz of the high traffic areas. Because my son is coming round later to work with me this afternoon and for lunch, and I want the house presentable. His house is very, very tidy and minimalist. So I think when he comes around, I just want to create an impression of all being organised and on top of things. I always do my weekly home blessing on a Monday anyway, but normally I would give it more time than this. Do you do a weekly home blessing? How long do you spend? Do you do a weekly clean? A lot of people do a weekly clean on the weekends, but I don't want to be doing that. I'm lucky because I work from home and I'm self-employed. I can sort of fit it around my work. So when do you manage to fit yours in? Or do you have somebody come and help? When I worked outside the home, I had a cleaner come and help, and that was wonderful. It was so lovely. I think the best day to have a cleaner is a Friday, because then you come in from work and the house, or Monday actually, after the weekend, Monday and Friday would be ideal. You come in from work to find the house has been magically cleaned while you're at work. That's a wonderful feeling. In my house, the only magic cleaning is if I do it. Occasionally, my husband will do it. If the mood takes him. Right. Which way should we go now? Quickly down here. I do need to get this log burner cleaned out, because it's really loads of ash and cobwebs around it. And actually we want to stop. I was going to light this one today because it was a bit chilly in here, hence why I've got a jumper on. But then I opened it up and it's literally full of ash. My husband burned some paperwork last week, and that paper does produce a lot of ash. It burns very well, but there's a lot of ash afterwards. And unfortunately, he hasn't cleaned it out since. So I could not face actually cleaning it out. So I didn't. I'm leaving that for him. I'm going to give this a quick once over. I think I just heard the 1 minute warning go, so I need to really get a motor on. Otherwise, I'm not going to get to the kitchen. And I do want to do the kitchen. Golly, this is flying by the seat of my pants, isn't it? Doing a 5 minute weekly home blessing. But do you know what? It's better than no weekly home blessing. Ah, this is probably the room that needs it the most as well. I'm getting really warm, so I think the next task I'm going to need to pick is less physical because I've got a jumper on. And now it's warmed up. I don't really need the jumper on. Whereas I was cold before. It's very warm in this room. Oh, I'm sure the time's about to go. Oh, quickly, quickly. Oh, there it is. I want to keep going. Now I'm started. I don't want to stop. This is a room that needs it so much. I should have probably started. I normally start in this room. I don't know what came over me. Why didn't I start in here? But then sometimes I start in here. And then the utility room never gets done. So I thought this time I'd start differently. And I did get the utility room done. I'm enjoying having that a bit tidier. I'm going to ignore that timer. I know that's naughty. And it is quite annoying actually. I don't think this one switches itself off. Which maybe is a good thing. Harder to ignore. Right. I'm going to have to switch it off, aren't I? You can see, you can hear it going. Just spotted a cobweb. Right. I'm just going to put this down for a minute. And actually I might need to take my jumper off. I might need to get a glass of water as well. So I think we might have to have a breather there. Let's reset. Oh, bear with me. Hang on. Just got to switch this off.
So somebody coming from the office for this, or are they sitting in the drive? Don't have to run the sheet.
Sorry, just in an online auction. Sorry about that. I'm just going to have to take my harness off for a minute. Bear with me. Sorry about this. I didn't mean to. This isn't planned at all. I hope you can still see. I don't know what you're looking at, but I just got to take some clothes off before I overheat. Oh my goodness. Oh. Right. Hopefully not lose my AirPods in the process. Oh dear. Right, that's better. Right. Welcome back. How am I going to get my harness back on? You're having a lovely view of my ceiling, I suspect. Right, let's get back. Let's get this back on and hopefully not drop the phone. That's the only problem when you're wearing a phone harness. Right. Oops, that's better. We're back. We're back. I am back and I have taken my jumper off and I'm going to have a quick drink of water. I'm going to have a slurp of my coffee, which has been sat on the Arga waiting for me. Are you cleaning along with me? If so, have a quick break if you need it. I'm going to have some water. It's thirsty work. It's amazing. I haven't set it as a workout. It's amazing what a good workout it is. I really didn't feel like starting this morning. But now I'm actually going. I'm just going to set it on my watch. These watches are great because you can set it as a workout. Right, I'm working out now. And you know what? I'm going to give myself a couple more minutes in here because I can see lots of bits that I want to get finished. So literally just going to finish it. I know that might be my perfectionism. I don't think I'm a perfectionist then. I think it's just the fact that I've started now and I'm feeling really energized. So I want to keep going. Oh, sorry about that. I think I'm over the spurt. Oh, this is so ready for detail cleaning. I'm looking forward to when we're back in zone 2 with my kitchen. It's so ready for a detail clean. I'm just running the vacuum around the work surface. It's just the breadcrumbs. My husband does eat a lot of bread and he very rarely wipes up after himself. He just leaves the crumbs. And oh, there's food on the floor here. I'm going to need to get down on that with a cloth. Right, where's the head gone? Alright. just need to move the dog's basket now, if he doesn't mind, because I would like to get this bit done. Head. He's drying off nicely there. I'm just going to clean into my office. Right, I think that's enough. I'm going to stop there. It's better than it was. It's good enough. It's good enough. This is very good discipline for me because actually I do tend to hyper focus, and if I wasn't making this video, I probably would have gone on for about 15 minutes there, maybe 20 minutes. I just haven't got time today. It's already lunchtime. My son is due soon. So I want to finish this. I want to get it mopped. Do you know what? I might mop next, because now I've taken some clothes off. That's the task that I want to do the most, and it will make the most difference to the house. Mopping will make the most difference. Right, I'm going to take this through to the lounge. Or should I put it away? Ooh, that's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. If I take it through the lounge, it will be more likely I'll vacuum. But then I'll have to look at it all evening. Oh, that's a tricky one if I don't do it. You know what? I think I'm going to bring it through here, because on my list is vacuum carpets. But it's got the wrong head on, hasn't it? Oh my goodness. Right, let's leave it there. Shall I swap the heads? Yes, I shall. Somebody was telling me there's somewhere to put the heads on the Hetty and the Henry, but I haven't spotted it yet. Anyway, I'll leave that there for now. I'll not get distracted, and I'm going to mop. Because if I don't get everything done, as long as I get the mopping done, I will have done 3 out of 6 of my tasks. So I'll be halfway through weekly home blessing at least. Right, you go back against there to keep warm. I still haven't dealt with these things that I need to file, and these winter clothes that I need to put on hangers. But right now, I'm not going to look at that. Okay. Anyway, how's your Monday? How's your Monday going? Is it a work day for you, a work from home day, or just a home day? Right, I'm just running some hot water. You know, I might use my lightweight mop bucket today, as I'm just doing a really quick mop. It might speed me up. Just get something in it. What should we go for? I think we will go for the flash lavender. It's going to be a really quick mop session, but it will freshen up the house. And I need to take that. I've been looking for this. I need to take this upstairs because I want to refill some of the liquid soaps with it. It's a huge thing of shower gel, but actually it's really nice scent, and I want to use it. I want to use it too as a liquid soap, because shampoo, shower gel and liquid soap are almost identical. I don't think there's a lot of difference. Right, let's press play on the timer. So I've got 5 minutes now to mop, and I've got a nice lightweight mop bucket, so it might speed me up. So I usually use my galvanised one, but I'm not usually under this sort of time pressure. So I think I'll use my lightweight one today. Right, so I'm going quickly into here. Ooh, that's an interesting noise. And maybe that means I've sold something on eBay. It's a ka-ching. I'm trying to have a declutter at the moment, so I've got a few handbags and shoes and things that I'm trying to sell. So maybe one sold, that'd be good. I've actually got quite a lot of things I need to list on eBay, and quite a lot of things I need to donate. I did have a trip to the charity shop this morning and took actually some things in. And I actually did take a few items back that I'd actually taken on approval because I didn't have time to try them on. But actually, I tried them on and they just didn't spark joy. And I realised I only want to have things in my wardrobe that I absolutely love wearing. And actually, they were good enough, but they didn't excite me. The thought of wearing them, and I thought, I know what will happen, because I tend to wear the same things over and over again, the things that I love. And like, what am I wearing today? I'm wearing a skirt that I actually bought from the same charity the week before, and I absolutely love it. And I just love wearing it, and I want all my clothes to feel like that I have joy in wearing them. So I took these back, But then I did end up with her exchanging them for a stir basket. And a laptop case. So it's very hard. I find it quite hard to take stuff back. I find it hard to go to a charity shop and not come out with something, which is probably why we have so much stuff. I have to always be decluttering. I quite often will send my husband to take the donations in, because he is better at not coming out with stuff than I am. Although today he did also come out with some things. He came out with some china. He's a hobby sort of business dealing in vintage china. So he came out with some vintage china. So we both, had an appointment in town. And after we'd done the appointment, I took posted my letters, I ran some errands, and I popped into the charity shop to take something back. But I think we ended up bringing back more than we took in. Often the way, isn't it? We do most of our shopping in charity shops. I didn't actually look for a mirror. And that is on my wish list at the moment, is to find a nice magnifying mirror. But I went into the charity shop and I forgot to look for them. But I didn't see any, but I didn't specifically look. I don't know why. I need to write a list of my wish list, and then I can always ask, can't I? Because sometimes the charity shop will have things that people have bought in that they haven't actually put out. So it's probably worth me just asking them, do they have any? I want to try and find a vintage one that'll last me more than a couple of months. I really like to get under this table today. You can see it's definitely ready for a bit of a detailed clean. I haven't really got time to get under there today. So I'm just going to have to make do. Golly, I don't know how long I've got left on the timer actually. I'm getting slower and slower. And there's my 1 minute warning. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to get this done in 5 minutes. It's too big a job. And it's been quite wet today, so the floors are dirtier than usual. Oh, I must remember to rinse, although the mop itself looks pretty clean. Right. Thank you, whoever gave me the tip about putting the mop heads in the washing machine. That is such a good tip. How have I mopped with a FlyLady super mop for the last, oh my goodness, ever since they were invented, and not known you can put them in the washing machine? That's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm very pleased to find that out. So what I'm probably going to do is next time I put the floor mats through, or maybe the dog beds, I don't know, dog towels. But when I put something through that's a bit on the mucky side, I might put I must remember to take the mop heads off. I wonder if they need to go in a laundry bag. They may do. Right, I'm going to give myself permission, because actually I'm the boss of me. I'm the boss of my life. I'm going to give myself permission just to quickly finish this, because I want to get my entrance hall mopped, and I want to get I'm mopping around my husband's china purchases. I'm not moving anything. I'm just mopping around them. It's not perfect mopping, but it's good enough. It's just going to make the floors look better. Because we've walked muck in today. The dog's walked muck in. Despite my best intentions of having him in a coat and drying him off when we got in, it's inevitable that muck gets dragged in on a day like today, where it's rained, I don't know, since 4 o'clock this morning, I think. I think it actually started yesterday evening, so it's probably rained all night. But we were really lucky. We had a lovely, lovely weekend. We spent most of the weekend in the garden, which was really nice. It was just a nice weather weekend. I planted up my pots for autumn. I planted a couple of plants out into the garden that were in the pots. And we now have spring bulbs and bedding, autumn bedding in the pots, which it looks really lovely. I'll show you it later, actually, if I remember. Right, I'm going to need to take a break after this, I think. Normally I do 3 lots of 15 minutes and then take a break. But this 3 lots of 5 minutes, and psychologically I'm thinking, I need a break. But actually, I probably don't. It's just I'm used to taking a break after the 3rd task. What's weird is, because I'm under time pressure, I I actually seem to be getting just as much done. It's just really strange. Then normally this mopping would take me 15 minutes. But I suppose I might get I have allowed myself extra time as well. I might get the downstairs loo done as well, normally. But you know what I think it is? I think when I have 15 minutes to do a task, it takes me 15 minutes. When I have 5 minutes to do a task, it probably takes me 7 minutes. So I just go faster. But I hope please forgive me if this is making you busy. Whoops, my alarm's going. I think I might have to go and see what that's about. Oh, trouble is, by the time I get back there, it's going to be too late. I'm actually watching an online auction at the moment. And it's probably something I'm bidding on. Let me just have a quick look. No, I'm not bidding on that. But the alarm going usually means... Oh. No. I missed it. Oh my goodness, I missed it. Oh well. Whoops. It just shows you that's the problem with multitasking. Trying to be in an online auction and mop the floor at the same time just doesn't work. Right. I just have to forgive myself. Just hope my husband will forgive me. It's something he was after. But you know what? He could have bid on it, couldn't he? He's got his phone. I think he's probably forgotten though. Right. I've forgotten the time has gone already, haven't I? I think this is why I'm finding it so hard to get my weekly home blessing done on a Monday. Because at the moment we're trying to get furniture for one of our letting properties. And so we're needing to do auctions. But it's quite time consuming. Right. Okay, that's enough. I think I'm going to call that a day. I'm just going to wash the mop head out. Stick it over there. Good. God, it's amazing what you can do if you focus, isn't it? Right. Let's pop the mop bucket over there. Okay, what's next on my list? I think it's either dust or glass. Oh, I really need a drink of water though. Whew. I'm absolutely worn out. What have I got in here? I need to make this simple. So I'm just going to use my flat dusty thing, which actually I think this also needs to go through the wash. And rather than using the spray polish, sorry about this, I'm just going to spray some of it on this thing. And then it will pick up the dust better. Have I got a glass cleaner handy? Yes, I have. That is the next task I need to do. After, oh dear, I think I've managed to just spray floor polish on the tiles, which isn't a good idea. Because that will make them very slippy. That was not clever, Kate. Right. So I'm going to go with the dusting first. Where's the timer gone? And then I'm going to do with the polish. Oh, sorry, the glass. Really, my mind's starting to wander. Right, so let's set the timer. 5 minutes dusting. Just going to dust the top of the radiator. Oh, I should have brought the polish spray with me actually. I do love the smell of the polish when the radiators come on. The brush dust over here. Just getting the grey haze off the furniture. This is really good, this little duster. It's so quick. It's just when you've got when you push for time, this is a great little trick to use one of these. I was taught to me many years ago by a professional cleaner. When I was working outside the home full time, the cleaner I had used one of these, and she said to me, you need to buy it. She actually bought me one. She said they're so good. She bought it as a gift, I think. We had a very, very close working relationship. She actually ended up being my looking after my children when I was at work as well. So we got very close. And I think the children regarded her as a sort of grandparent. Right. Okay, let's just do these shells. Oh, I'm actually amazingly doing more than I thought I would. I didn't have high hopes at the beginning of this cleaning session. I'm just giving it a quick, just dusting the bits I could see. I'm not moving anything. God, I hope that plate's not going to fall off there. I'm going to just shake my duster out the window. Oh, golly, please don't blow back in on me. Right. Going to go over here and dust. Why has he put his Crocs on top of there? That baffles me really, but anyway. Let's give a quick dust to this. Just give a quick dust here. Might do a dust on the top of the log burner. Right, where else is going to need dusting? Probably everywhere, to be fair. I hope I'm still recording. Let's do a quick dust in here. I don't know what that is. I know what that is. That's something to go to my office. Right, let's pop that through here to go to my office. So I might actually use the duster on here as well today. Just doing what I can. Dust gets everywhere. Now I think I might go quickly into the lounge. I really hope I haven't made this floor slippy. I think I might need to remop this. It's worrying me. It's a really silly thing I did. Mustn't forget about that. I think I'm going to dust the hallway now. So I have actually brought my cleaning polish with me. There's a lot of mail to deal with. The mail is definitely piled up today. We need to deal with that. But I'm just going to focus for now on the dusting. Let's go in the downstairs loo. Golly, I hope I can hear the timer from here. Oh, it's a good job I came in here actually, because nobody's put the blind up in here. That does need to go up so the plants get some light. Just dust the top of the radiator. You can see this is a very, very quick dusting. I don't know if I can even get to the surfaces in here. This is a little on the cluttered side. These photo areas is a bit of a nightmare to dust. I'm just going to dust the top of the radiators. Sorry, I forgot to switch the lights on. Hope you're still with me. It's quite a dull day in the UK today. But it's always lovely and bright in the conservatory. But we're not going in there this morning. We're just staying focused on what we're doing. That needs to go through to the kitchen. Right. Okay, so I've dusted the surfaces in the hallway. I'm not doing a detailed dust. I'm literally just dusting the flat surfaces. What I can see. Whoops, that was a spider. Right. Let's dust this. Let's dust the top of the log burner. Dust the top of this little thing. This chest. I could actually dust the stairs while I'm over here. Because they always seem to get dusty. I quite often forget about the stairs when I'm doing zone cleaning or even weekly home blessing. The stairs do get forgotten. It's just Alexa. Oh, did she switch on? Yes, she did. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, I didn't find it able to find something to switch.
Right, I'm just going to do this. It could do with a more thorough dust, but I haven't got time today, so it's not getting it. So let's just dust in here. Oh, actually, I do need to do a detailed cleaning this week, don't I? This is just a fly by the seat of your pants dust. Oh my goodness, I'm dusting the log burner, and it's so dusty. Oh, God, that is quite. I think this needs to go through the wash actually. It's really, really dusty. I might need to stop now because I think I'm just spreading the dirt. I think this needs to go in the washing machine. Oh, and I have got my nice new one in here, so I could move on to my new one. I might do that actually and put that one in there. Have to be really careful in here not to knock the TV off. I am hoping to do a more detailed clean in here later in the week. But if I don't get back At least I've done something. Ah, there, this window is not shutting. I don't know what's happened here, but I need to get my husband to look at it. That's quite important that that shuts for winter. I think we must have left it unlocked, and it's expanded or something. It's not shutting there, which is a little concerning. Hopefully he'll work his magic. He's very practical. Let's just give the windowsills a quick once over, get the cobwebs off. Right, how many cobwebs? Are there much cobwebs in here? Not too bad. This is a nice long duster. I'm loving this. Right, okay, that's good enough. I think we can move to another room. The handle seems to be coming off already, which isn't great. I don't think I'm going to go upstairs because I did dust the bedroom, master bedroom yesterday. So I'm just going to give the stairs some love. Ah, you know what's happened? I haven't brought the timer with me. I thought this was a very long 5 minutes. I think it's probably gone. I just can't hear it. So I'm going to go back and check. So let me leave this here. Let me go and check. That definitely needs a wash. I might try hand washing it to begin with, rather than having all the furniture polish in the... Whoops! When did that happen? Oh my goodness, I'm lucky I didn't lose my phone. So we've got a bit of a wobble on. Oh my goodness. I don't know how long that's been like that for. Why is the timer stopped at 2 minutes 30? That's really odd. Anyway, I've reset it. I think it must have gone off. It somehow got stuck. Okay, no, I'm not the last thing. What else have I got to do? I've got to do the glass. And then I've got to vacuum the carpets. Do you know what? I think I might go for vacuum carpets next. That way I keep my energy up and my heart rate up. My heart rate's at 97. I'm going to take this and do vacuum the carpets. I'm not going to get distracted with the dusting brush. I'm just going to keep going. Whoops. Apologies for all the wobbling. Let's pop all the lights on. I think I'll start, since it's in the lounge, I'll probably start in the lounge. And this way, if I don't get to do my detail cleaning, at least I've done some cleaning in here. I'm just going to, I don't like the way that one falls off. It really does rather annoy me. Is this one going to go in? It just doesn't feel very secure. Whereas my old one didn't used to fall off. I just sort of dumbed them down. Not as good as they used to be. Right, I'm just going to check if I'm still recording. Bear with me a minute. Because I did sort of, my camera was in a funny position. Yeah, I am still recording amazingly. Let me just make sure everything's securely attached. Because I managed to drop my camera the other day and break the screen on my smaller phone. So let's make sure we are attached. Let's put some lights on in here. Right, is this a bit of a dull day? Oh, I can't loosen this one off now. It's too tight. Okay. Let's try that. Is that better? Right, hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. You might want to turn your volume down, because I'm going to be vacuuming. And in fact, I'm going to set the timer on my watch, because I'm not going to be able to hear. I'm just going to do 5 minutes. I'm not going to be able to hear the other time, because I left it in the other room. Which is a bit silly. But I'm just going to do the bits I can see. I'm not going to pull any furniture out. That's more, I will do that actually. That needs doing this week. I want to check for any moths, larvae under the sofas. So I am going to do that. I'm definitely going to need to do my zone work in here. But this is just the bits that I can see. I'm not moving any furniture. I'm not doing the sofas today, which I will do when I do my zone work. So if you follow the FlyLady system, you'll know what zone work is. And this week on the FlyLady system, we are in, because it's the last, we're not going to be in here very long actually, because it's the last week of September. The last week of every month, we're in zone 5. But actually, I think we've only got a couple of days, because it's already was it 30th today or 29th? It's certainly one of them. Right, I'm just going to quickly lift that dog basket. get underneath it, because that's the sort of place moths love to hide. Right, now I'm not going to hyper-focus on this. I'm going to go out and do the hallway next, because I do want to get as many of the carpets vacuumed. It's not perfect vacuuming, but it's better than nothing. I'm probably going to need to use the Dyson, one of the Dysons. I've got quite a few old Dysons. One of them I was given by my mother-in-law. Probably, oh my goodness, she's now dead. She's been dead a long time. But I was given it by my mother-in-law when I was in my 20s. Because my husband and I have been together a long time. And I've still got it and it still works. And do you know what? It's the original Dyson that came out, the first ever Dyson. And she gave it me as a Christmas present, I think. Or maybe it was when we got our first house, one or the other. It wasn't a wedding present, but you know what? It was a great gift. She did totally got me. I was absolutely chuffed to bits with it. She gave us some really good presents. I think I was probably more chuffed than my husband. I think it was a joint present. But it was really useful and I still use it. Because the old Dysons are incredibly heavy, I keep one on each floor. Right, I'm going to move now through here. So, just going to get into these. I'm mainly focusing on the carpets, because not rather than the hard floors, because I've got my carpet tool on. But I can still do the edges. Oh, I've stuck the carpet up the vacuum. That's how my vacuums get blocked. Set bits off the carpet. These tassels on this carpet are a bit annoying. It would be better if it didn't have them, really. Whoops, I just sucked a leaf up. We've been bringing our indoor plants that have been out for the summer in. So things like these, some of the geraniums have been out, the lemon trees have been out for the summer. So that is meaning there are leaves trailing through the house. Right, let's keep going. Oh, it's still a long 5 minutes. I hope you're still with me. Oh my goodness. It's certainly a good workout. What's my heart rate up to now? I've got a minute left. Again, this is a carpet that is very prone to moth damage. In this hallway, because it's quite a dark hallway in our house. Parts of our house are quite dark and this is one of them, and the moths love it. They go by the legs of the furniture, particularly they like, but not always. Because it's not, they like dark corners of the house, and this is one of them. So I will need to bring the Dyson onto this rug, probably next week or later this week actually, because I think we're moving into zone 1. So when that happens, I quite often combine these zones, and I might do my zone work for both zones at the same time. Because once the vacuum's out, it just seems sensible to keep going. When they have a week where zone 1 and zone 5 are in the same week, probably there's a lot of vacuuming needed in here. I've got a lot of leaves on the floor. Oh, and there's the timer going. You know what? I am going to leave the vacuum in here, because later this week we are going to be in zone 1 on the FlyLady system, and my zone 1 is the entrance hall and the dining room and the conservatory, all of which need a detailed vacuum. So I've just spotted a bit of mist. Right, switch the lights off in here. I've got one task left, one 5-minute task. Can you remember what that last task is? It's glass. I'm going to clean the glass. So I'm going to clean the mirrors and some of the windows and maybe my kettle because it's reflective. I'm just going to put this vacuum cleaner out of the way first so I don't fall over it. Right, where can I lean it? Ah, golly, it's an awkward thing. Let's leave. I don't want it to fall against anything. I don't want to trip over it. So I'm going to put it there, I think, although I could still trip over it there. Right, okay, hopefully I'll see it. Right, last task. Whew. Oh, this is a nice easy task. Right, back into the kitchen. What is my heart rate doing now? 104, so I've definitely got my heart rate up with the vacuuming. Oh my goodness. I need to reset my timer. So glad I'm on the last one. Right, let's reset the timer. I've got 5 minutes going and let's get going. Do you know what? These little pictures, I'm going to do these. These little pictures are sat waiting to go on the wall. And you know, they've been sat here waiting for me to clean them just before I put them up. They're lovely little prints, little antique prints. Probably they're a bit mouldy on the back, so I'm going to have to get some mould cleaner on them as well. They're just cute. I love these little black frames as well. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I'm going to put them somewhere. But let's just clean the glass. I'll worry about the mould on the back next time. This is one of my sort of auction buys. But it was several weeks ago and they've been waiting for me to deal with them. I've been putting it off. Oh no, that's really sad. I didn't spot that. This one's glass is broken, but actually it's good that I've checked it. Because now I know I've got another picture with broken glass that I'm going to get reglazed. There's a place in the city where you can go and they'll just cut glass to whatever size you want. But you can see these really needed doing, even though they looked okay. They're not. So I do try and clean my pictures regularly, but not everybody does. So if you're buying second-hand pictures, they probably are going to need a good clean. Like these do. Particularly when you're buying at auction. If you're buying in an antique centre, they may have cleaned them up before they put them on sale. But in an auction, they've not usually been cleaned. And look at that. It's just incredible how much dirt is coming off. In fact, I wish I'd used a different cleaning cloth. This is one of my favourite glass cleaning cloths. It's a muslin cloth. It was a baby's muslin, and it's really good for cleaning glass. But actually, it's going to need a really good bleach now. Because these are really mucky, and I'm going to have to come back to this. I think this is going to need... But at least I've done the glass. I think that needs to go. Can I get a clean bit of it? Yes, I can. Right, at least I've done the glass. I'm not going to... I could literally spend the whole 5 minutes cleaning those. So I'm just going to start by cleaning the front door. I'm not going to do the outsides because it's raining. I'm going to clean the mirror over the cooker next because that always needs a clean. I don't know if you can see anything. We're getting a lovely view of me cleaning it. Oh, I think it was a dead fly I just managed to knock off. That's pretty gross. Don't know where it went, which is a bit more worrying. Right. I think I might get a clean cloth because I've used the clean bit on there. What have I got in here? I don't know if that's going to be any good for cleaning mirrors. I'm getting hyper-focused. I like the muslin ones, and the old tea towels the best. Or the old t-shirts are really good. I'm going to use this old tea towel, which has been washed and cut up into rags. I find that the cotton ones are particularly good. So cotton t-shirts and cotton. I'm just going to give my kettle a go because it gets mucky, and it's a nice shiny kettle. It's a stainless steel kettle. So I think of that as a mirror because I'm always seeing myself in it, so I might as well be clean. Let's get a bit more on it, and this cuts through some of the grease because the kettle's always on the cooker. It does get grubby, and this will help cut through the grease splatters on the kettle and keep it looking nice. So I try and do this every week. It's the joy of stainless steel, isn't it? It's very easy. We did used to have an enamel kettle, but oh my goodness, it was a nightmare to keep clean. This one is better, much easier to wash. The enamel was really tricky to wash. Right, I'm going to clean the front of the microwave next. And the little handle, which is also shining. I've already cleaned the bathroom mirror in the main bathroom this morning after my shower. I always do that as part of my swish and swipe. So I've already, before I do my weekly home blessing, I've already done my morning routine. I've done the dog's morning routine. I've got a dripping tap over there. Anyway, don't get distracted. I'm going to go and clean the mirror in the downstairs loo, because that sometimes gets splattered. So I have certain bits that need regular cleaning. So this is one of them. I should put a light on so I can see what... Ooh, where's the light switch gone? I lost the light switch. It must be, it's indoors. Do you know what it is? On our modern buildings, the light switches to the bathrooms are all outside the bathrooms. But in the old part of our house, the light switches are inside the bathrooms, which modern building regs doesn't allow that, I don't think. You have to have the switch outside, but it confuses me. Right, that's my timer going. It says I'm done. That's it. I am done. I'm going to let myself rest. Oh, do you know what? I feel so much better for having actually done something rather than just thinking, oh, I haven't got time to do it and putting it off, because actually I got quite a lot done. I'm quite impressed. That cloth isn't particularly dirty. I think I can use that when I do my zone work, but the other one needs to go through the wash. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of coffee now, and I can tick everything off my list. And also, it's literally taken me just over half an hour. Anyway, hope this has inspired you to just do a 5 minutes on each task weekly home blessing if you don't feel able to do a full weekly home blessing, because it makes a huge difference. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the videos. Bye for now.